Okay, I'm Laveeta Kennedy. 40-something years as a lost soul, stuck in, hammered by afflictions and stuck in suffering. I came across the Abbey. I started out being introduced to the Dharma through the FPMT and watching their program on YouTube. And I watched the first one, and I was like, Richard Gere, I'm not sure if I want to watch this because he's an actor and who knows. But then I watched it, and then I watched it again, and then I watched it again, and then I watched the second one, and I watched it a couple times, and I'm going through all 8 of them over and over, and I was like, I need more of this. I'm hungry. And so I started looking around for a reliable teacher because I was like, as all Westerners, oh, it's probably a cult and I'm going to get sucked into something bizarre. But then I reached out to the Abbey and was able to see some teachings online. I contacted Venerable Sampton, who has really been a wonderful guide for me and has helped me with many of my afflictions, not telling me how to do it, but Laveeta, maybe you should reread that and see if maybe you can find a different answer. Recently on this trip across the country, I've come across a lot of people I've met in my life previous to my Dharma experience. And all of them are always, what happened to you? Who are you? I had one person tell me, Buddhism has revealed the Laveeta I always knew was inside. I was a very abused child, physically and sexually, and I just wanted to hurt everyone in the world because, And now I realize that whether you're an abuser, or whether you're a victim, that's all just a samsaric delusion of what's going on with this and not what this is. And I may get choked up. But I see so many faces here that I've sat in in Ohio, my little couch, my face glued to the television, watching you speak. And let's see, you speak, and you speak, and you speak, and you speak, and you speak, everyone. And sometimes tears will run down my face because I feel so blessed. Because to someone like me, the Dharma is gold. At first when I thought of the 3 jewels, I thought, well, that's weird and spooky. And now I look at it and I go, they are jewels. And what you guys are doing here on this mountaintop reaches so much more. Because in my community now, I've become a little teeny tiny beacon for few people. And it's only the reflection of what I see here and the lessons that I've learned from each of you. And so I really am full of gratitude to each and every one of you who march on daily with bravery, the bravery to trust in the Dharma that you're going to be okay. And even if you aren't, it's okay. So I'm not some wonderful person who has wonderful things to say. Every day I take it as it comes. And the lessons that I learned through the SAFE program. I'll click in on something and I'll meditate. Even the weeks keep going past and I'll be stuck on something and then I have to catch up. But like on our trip, cross country this time, we really had to just rely on trusting the Dharma. That if we obey what we know in our hearts we're supposed to do and show kindness and compassion to people along the way, that it will come back to us. And there was a time when we were very tight with money and we were like, oh, we're not sure if we're going to make it another day. How are we going to travel on? Are we going to sleep in our car? And then people just, kindness, giving. Here, you need wood for a fire? Oh, you only have $17? Well, fine. You can have the tent space for that and the water. And we'll give you the water space with the electricity. And I'm like, now I know how those nuns do it up on the hill. So all I have to do is say thank you to the Buddha, the Dharma, and to you, my Sangha. Thank you all very much.